flush for Dave Colcloth, but the full house beats the flush. In the end, it was sevens full of queens.
That's such bad luck, though, isn't it? The one card in the whole pack that would have made Mark the full house and Dave the flush.
5 and chance.
Very, very unlucky, Dave.
Brought Mark Goodwin up, and I mean Colcloth, who has played nothing short of a brilliant game here so far, is left to just wonder, is he cursed?
Well, he had that difficult decision to make early, didn't he? When he had ace-jack suited, and Yusul put them all in with king-jack. I think he was very, very close to calling him. Had he called him, things could have been completely different. But, you know, ifs and buts and wheres and whats.
I think Colcloth has 10,000 left, and you imagine that he may just want to get it in with anything.
Yeah. Maybe this is the time. I mean, the perfect situation if he was just heads up with someone, he doesn't really want two other people in the pot because it gives him less chance of winning.
And the decision here may be that he can triple up.
Fold.
And he's getting some value on his money. Don't know. He's got 2 live cards. Colcloth all in right now. And you couldn't begrudge the man a break here. But the poker gods have been known to be crueler than thou.
He's not in such bad shape, though, is he? Was he 6-4 dog?
Well, 6-4 may be the math, but I think it's 1,000 to 1 more apt. And hound dogs yapping at Dave Colcloth's tail right now. One card, it needs to be an 8 or a 9. I don't know if there's any sense looking at it.
Well, there you go. There you go. Stranger things have happened.
Makes me about even on luck then, doesn't it?
You're just too lucky today, you aren't you?
And interestingly enough, that'll 35,000. It's not a big stack, but it's the kind of stack that if Dave Colcloth doubles up from there, then mathematically he becomes
I'm going
a
to play
force.
golf with him next week.
Don't tell me that all 3 players were hoping that Dave Colcloth was going to get knocked out because he's such a dangerous player. They're now thinking that, well, he's not back in it, but they're thinking, God, what have we got to do to get rid of this guy?
I was hoping I wasn't going to have to interview him.
You know, inside you're thinking, you're hoping that Dave's going to get knocked out, but he's still there. He's still there fighting.
6 high folded one. And Mark Goodwin's been up, down, all around. And he is looking right now like a main challenger to the Mad Turk.
Most
Ace,
definitely.
Jack of Diamonds.
Yep, most definitely.
35 total. Fold.
Very disciplined fold there from Andy. And Dave's now in the big blind. So he's got, what is it? He's got,
Well, he'll have 25,000 back and 10,000 in. Blinds 5 and 10,000 now. So, don't exactly know what the math is, but to me, the math is what the hell.
what the hell? Just shove the chips in.
It could be the operative expression right
I think
now.
so. Well, if Dave doubles up to 70,000, then he's got to think he's back in it.
Goodwin under the gun. Who wants to provide the executioner's blow to Colcloth?
I think Yusul's probably the man to do it.
His head's on the chopping block, and Andy Holliday limping in, just calling.
Gonna have to look now.
Dave would love to see a free flop here.
Seemed to just be calling an all-in move.
He's not going to get one.
I'll tell you what, the Mad Turk came here to win.
Definitely.
And you can't feel pity on your opponents in poker.
Raise 30. 40
Yusul
total.
just putting the pressure on, and deuce 3. Dave Colcloth's trying to work out if he's got pot odds here. He'll know he's not ahead.
He'll know he's definitely not ahead.
Jesus,
He'll
it's
probably know that
total.
he's got 2 live cards. But if he's up against a pair, then obviously he's in bad shape. Does he really want to stick it all in now?
I mean, also comes back to that what you said, which is Usul has turned over no cards as of yet.
Exactly.
I mean, no one's to know.
All in.
All in.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Well, that came out. That was a bolt from the blue, wasn't it, Jesse?
Well, it's lovely stuff.
Expensive thing.
I mean, he sat there like a dormouse all night long. And here
Unbelievable.
comes Andy Holiday. Give this man a medal.
I think Usul's got to call this because I think he's committed to it. I don't think there's that much more to put in.
Usul's completely stunned.
He's going to get found out now, isn't he?
He might.
Yeah.
He's not. He's actually ahead, which is the incredible thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's ahead.
I mean, he'd bet $1 million right now that he's not ahead.
Yeah, he probably thinks he's losing. I'm not too sure how much he's got to put in, but he might be getting odds here.
I think the re-raise is about 50,000 more. He's probably getting nearly 3 to 1, as you say.
Yep, he's getting 3 to 1 his money.
But yeah, the big deterrent would be that he will be found out.
I'm not even going to predict what he does here.
I
How
mean,
can you?
well, does he think there might be a possibility he's up against aces or kings? Or do you
Yeah.
think it's more likely it's ace king or something?
He's-
Andy Holiday hasn't shown too many cards either.
Exactly. He's got a thing. He's called him. He's called him.
Wow, gutsy call.
Gutsy call. He's getting the odds. He's getting good
I'll
odds.
tell you what. I mean, Andy Holiday deserves to win this pot. He made the play of his lifetime.
He did.
Gotta give you odds to
He's
Man
out.
United.
He's going out like a lion. And Colclough says, "Give me my cards back. I'll play with the deuce 3 from here."
You'll be winning.
It's Andy Holiday all in. And if
Oh, in that case, you thought you were, yeah?
Well, after we got 50-50, he probably got a small pair or ace jack or ace 9, so I've got live cards.
Mad Turk saying he put Holiday on the jack 10.
Oh,
It's a jack.
Something for everybody.
and 5 or a queen. There's a 5 or a queen, Usul, to get this back.
2 cards to come.
Oh, he
Oh.
still trips.
He has. It just seems to be the Mad Turk's day. He made a courageous
That's
call
tough.
there. And,
Only a
but,
jack can save
Funny.
Andrew now.
oh, Holiday deserves
Even ace
this.
jack.
Only a jack can save him now. No, it's all over. Wow.
Cheers.
Very, very unlucky.
Well, I'll tell you what. You have to tip your hat to this man. He made Usul make a very tough call. And the jack looked like just desserts. But the 5 on the turn, 3 5s. And the Mad Turk making a potato sandwich. The tumble dryer goes faster and faster, and nothing separates these 3. Someone will fall off the merry-go-round. Join us after the break.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
Silence.
Question is, one mistake, and El Blondie will be out. King, is it enough?
No. I think he can afford to wait. It's not enough.
Got enough chips to play poker now. I can pass.
Exactly.
Wow. Right,
Don't need to
you are.
panic, Dave.
4. Check.
Actually, it'd be good if you two got it all in. I could be heads up.
And he would have gotten called there.
He would
Sure,
have definitely
okay.
got called. Definitely he would have got called. He would have been in terrible shape.
Fancy my chances.
Well,
more
the
heads
Mad
up with
Turk
this impossible
checking the King
situation.
9. They've both got something here.
Wow. It's got a second nut flush draw. Mark's got top pair.
10,000.
Could be fireworks.
Re-raised up to 20,000.
It'll take you boys about a year to get this all in at this rate.
4.
Mad Turk looking for the diamond, and that might slow Goodwin down.
Check.
He doesn't love his hand, does he?
Check.
No. 4 of diamonds would not be good. Oh, it was the 4 of hearts.
Big card for Mark Goodwin, but
Yeah.
he's not going to get paid here.
30,000.
No.
All in.
All in.
Oh. Did I hear right? The Mark's just bet 30,000 and Usul has gone all in.
Oh, dearie me. Do you know what, Dave? I think your wish may just become
I think
true.
Mark's going to call him here.
You see.